How do you throw a pebble in a pond without causing a ripple? How do you execute a large trade in a market without the market moving away from you? The answer is through the data analytics.
The way I look at capital markets, it doesn't matter whether you're an investment manager, a bank, an exchange, a technology provider. We are both the biggest producers and consumers of data.
Rather than looking at the same data set, let's look at the same data set, but how every single regulator will interpret that data set.
Just a couple of years ago, the focus would be very much on market data. The focus very much is shifting now to how can we, as a vendor, facilitate the storage of the raw underlying data undiluted for extended periods of time.
The data is the new oil. It is very, very valuable, but if unrefined, it can't really be used. How do we refine this data in a way of trading analytics solutions that we can give to market participants to use it in a more efficient and effective way?
What are you seeing in terms of the trends in TCA in the futures, and how do you feel it's going to evolve as we move forward?
It's very much about educating clients about how to use the TCA more holistically. There's not a client that I've spoken to that isn't looking at TCA in a very sort of routine and regimented way.
It's the traditional TCA metrics that we're looking at. Your VWAPs, your ISs, all those what ifs. You're kind of stacking them up and seeing how they all look.
Even when we're talking about surveillance systems, if they're ingesting into the system, the quality of that data is still and continues to be quite a big challenge when it's cross-border and when there's different assets as well.
Ensure that regulators get the data that they need to fulfill, but at the lowest cost to the industry. And this is also an area where I think AI applications and advanced technology can really take hold.
AI could be the single most important technology that we have. What type of AI model are you trying to build? This is a taxonomy that very few people essentially challenge, but the regulators are starting to pick up on it more and more.
So what's happening is everybody wants to be the second mover. Before MiFID II, research was the biggest cost item after salary. This was the second biggest cost. Now, they've cut those by sort of 80%, but it's still a pretty substantial number.
If we're all excited from different businesses about the potential of artificial intelligence impacting our businesses, genuinely, I think we can unlock profits.
There is a revolutionary aspect in that you can do so much more with so less time.
It's very good to be conscious that you live in a special time and embrace it. You might be talking about this in 15 years' time, and you'll remember the time Gen AI came and we changed everything.
Now, the learning that's occurred in AI in the last decade is astonishing. Nowhere in the 500 years of scientific history has this pace of change occurred. The pace of change will only increase because we haven't even mastered the art of using quantum computers yet.
Just an incredible rich seam of gold that we've been sharing. TT has been around 30 years this year. We're on that journey to become the operating system of capital markets, moving from the abacus to the ladder to generative AI. Massive thank you to all of the panelists and the experts that you're listening to. Big thank you to all of our sponsors. A big thank you to all of you.